Hey, and welcome to Zanpakuto Explained, the series where I explain every Zanpakuto from Nozarashi to Zanka no Tachi, and today we're going over the X-12th Division's Captain Kisuke Ohara's Zanpakuto, Benihime. So, Benihime is actually a Zanpakuto I really like, because his whole aesthetic is really cool. And first we're going over its sealed state, which Kisuke hides within his cane. And, when he says, "Wake up," Benihime becomes a Shikai. Which I can't even explain what it looks like, so I'm just going to put a picture of it. It's very unique looking. And its ability is to manipulate this red energy as he sees fits, basically. You can do anything with it. And so how this series works is I just go over the Zanpakuto in all of its abilities, and Benihime actually does have a lot of different abilities. So let's just start this off with Nake Benihime, which basically he swings his sword, and then the way he swings his sword becomes red energy or whatever. So the arc of his swing becomes red energy. It's not very cool. It's not very interesting or anything. So next we have Chikasami no Tate. Yeah, so Chikasami no Tate, which just makes a hexagon shield. So he makes he traces a hexagon with his sword, and then it makes a shield that can block shit. Again, not very complicated. It gets better soon. So then he also has another ability called Kamisori Benihime. Which is basically just Getsuga Tensho. So that's always cool, more Getsuga Tensho is cooler. Then Kirasaki Benihime, which is basically he just makes the hexagon shield from Chikasami no Tate, and it shoots laser beams out. So it's it mixes offense and defense, so it's probably pretty useful. And yeah, and the next ability I actually really like, because it kind of shows off Kisuke's genius intellect, because so it's called Supane Benihime, which say someone's punching him, he can analyze the way they're punching and stuff, and create a little tiny shield to block the precise blow. And so it would just it would nullify the hit, which is super cool in my opinion. It's one of my more favorite Kisuke abilities. Because most of Kisuke's abilities are kind of basic, but Supane Benihime is really cool. And next is Shibari Benihime, which he makes a net with his sword. It's like an energy net and throws it at the opponent. And this actually plays into his next ability, Hiyasobi Benihime Juza Tsunagi, which he places he puts a sword in the net and it explodes the rest of the net. And it's super cool. He used it against Aizen, I believe. And I really like the name. I was very surprised I could actually read the name off this notebook I have in front of me and not stutter that much. Hiyasobi Benihime oh my god. I did it once. It's on recording. Hiyasobi Benihime Juzu Tsunagi. Okay. I did it twice. I said it kind of slow the last time. But yeah, so now we're actually on to his Bankai. Now you feel So, before I talk about his Bankai, I actually want to say that, so in Bleach, it's said that Shikai and Bankai have to have similar abilities, the abilities have to be connected. But with Kisuke and his Bankai, I cannot find any connection between it and its Shikai. So, I would love to hear how it's connected, because I legitimately do not know. Okay, so back on topic, Kisuke's Bankai is called Kanon Biraki Benihime Aratame, and basically its ability is it can sew things together and dissect things. I think Kisuke words it, at least in the translation I read, as reconstructing things, but with Askin, he just kind of cut his arm open. That's not really reconstructing, that's just cutting it. So I like to describe it as dissecting and sewing. So basically what it can do is say when the fight with Askin blew Kisuke's eyes up or whatever, basically destroyed his eyes. and then he activated his Bankai and then reconstructed his eyes, giving him the ability to see again. And that, I'm assuming that can function with like, say he gets his arm chopped off, he can reconstruct his own arm off. I'm assuming he can also do it to other people. So say like he's with like Yoruichi and Yoruichi gets like a hole like blasted through his chest. He could probably like reconstruct that somehow. And so it does have like an area effect. So if you do get out of the area, the like effects of the Bankai will wear off on you. So like Kisuke, he like cut Askin's arm open, then Askin like jumped away, and then his arm was reconstructed. But I don't think that works with like Kisuke, because I think Kisuke still has his eyesight after the series is over. He might not though. I've not read the novels, but I do know he's alive. But if he has his eyesight back, then it does work after the Bankai like gets destroyed, or like he takes back the Bankai. However you would word that. So like he deactivates his Bankai, I think the effects still remain on him, but I don't know if they remain on anybody else. Oh, something else is like, since we didn't see the Bankai for very long, only like a few chapters, we actually see it. And so basically like, his Bankai takes the form of like a giant lady behind him, as you can probably see. And so, the only other Bankai I can think of that actually like summons another person is like Kokujo Tengemiro, Komamura's Bankai. And with that, if someone attacks his Bankai, it hits like Komamura. So I don't know if that works for Kisuke or not. Like, so if someone attacks like Kanenbyaki, Benihime, or Otame, I hate saying that, it's way too long. Like, will it hit Kisuke? We do not know. I personally think it would. Maybe not. But I think if someone like is like shot like Kanenbyaki, Benihime, or Otame, it would hit Kisuke, but we don't know. So that's just kind of something interesting. You can kind of have some headcanon on that. But anyway, like, I don't know if the Bankai is actually that good. Because it can, like, heal him or whatever. So, like, if he gets, like, a wound, you can just heal it and be fine afterwards, I think. Like, again, we don't know if it will stay after he deactivates the Bankai, but, we also don't know if it can, like, kill people. Because, like, Askin didn't, like, seem like he was hit. He was just more frightened. His arm was getting, like, chopped open. We don't know if it can actually, like, hit other people. It might not be able to. Because, when Chad was training before, they went to Hueco Mundo, Kisuke said his Bankai isn't very good for combat, meaning it might not be able to attack. It might just make a scare tactic for Kisuke. Like, and with the little we actually seen of Kanenbyaki, Benihime, or Otame, it's really hard to say if it's a good Bankai or not. I personally think it's, like, okay-ish, because it can basically heal any wound, but we don't know if, like, it stays after the Bankai is deactivated. Because, like, say Kisuke's arm was, like, chopped off during a fight. He can repair it, like, in the fight. Then he has to put away his Bankai eventually. And when he does, will the arm just fall off? Or the same thing, like, maybe, like, he has, like, a mortal wound, like, in his throat. Like, something like, like what, Kenpachi did to, Unohana. When he, like, stabbed her in the throat and it killed her. So if, like, that happened to Kisuke, he could maybe sew it up with his Bankai, but we don't know if it would actually stay after that. Which would make it horrible. It just wouldn't be good. But it's like the only thing I can really think of comparing it to is like Sticky Fingers from JoJo, and with that, Sticky Fingers does stay. Like Bruno can like sew himself together. So by that logic, maybe Kisuke's Bankai will be able to stay after that. I'm also wondering. I wonder if he can have other, like, Sticky Fingers type abilities where, like, he can, like, store stuff inside his body, maybe. Maybe, like, he can obviously walk through walls. He can just cut walls open with his Bankai. We also don't know its area of effect, but I do not think it's very big, which should make it a bit worse. Because Askin kind of jumped a little bit back, and then the Bankai deactivated on him. So, like, the ability will off, which, if it's only, like, a few meters, like, say it's like 50 feet, that's not very good for Bleach characters, they can jump hella far. They have like a flash step, or whatever the hollow one is called, and I think Quincy's also have a flash step type ability. But yeah, so if it's just like 50 feet, it's not very good. If it's anything less than that's horrible. Anything more, and if it's like significantly more, it's also not very good. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it again, so when I said that like Kisuke can't hit people with his Bankai, I don't mean like okay, because like so when he cut Asuka's arm off, or like when he cut it open, so he can cut Asuka's arm off, right? But then it will just fall off. But if we deactivate his Bankai, it might reconnect. But I don't think it will be like hurting them. Like I don't think if he cuts his head off with his Bankai, it's not gonna kill him. I just think it's gonna deactivate. I was gonna like kind of get him out of the fight until until he deactivates his Bankai. So yeah. So tell me what you thought about this. Tell me what you thought about Kisuke's Bankai. Give me some constructive criticism. I don't know. This video is probably not very good, but I like it. I like doing this. It's very entertaining. So yeah. So thank you for watching this far. And next video is gonna be on Shin'o Ginichimaru's Bankai.